Hello students, welcome again in our online study class. Today we are going to start our second chapter, Europe and India. And in this lesson we have to learn about the impact of Europe on Indian history. So let's start. During the modern period, I told you already, history can be divided into three parts: ancient, medieval and modern. And in this class, means in 8th standard, we are going to learn about the modern period of Indian history. And see now what they told. During the modern period, the various happenings in Europe had its impact on India. Therefore, while studying the period of modern Indian history, we have to study the events happening in Europe during this period. Now see, we all know before 1947, Britishers ruled over our country near about 150 years. Means, for the study of Indian history, we need to learn about the countries that ruled over our country, like Europe. Britishers were there, Dutch, Portuguese, French, and so on. So, how these European countries had its impacts on Indian history, that we have to study, or it is very important for the better understanding of the modern Indian history. So we will start. Period of Renaissance. Renaissance means rebirth or the period of European history at the close of the Middle Ages and the rise of the modern world. Means Renaissance. The period of European history at the close of the Middle Ages and the rise of the modern history. Or in the simple language we can say rebirth. In history of Europe, the last phase of medieval period. Medieval period means from 9th century till 18th century. And the last phase means from the 13th century up to 17th century, or up to middle of the 17th century. And here they mention 13th to 16th century. In history of Europe, the last phase of medieval period, that is 13th to 16th century, is known as the period of Renaissance. Understood now? The period of Renaissance, that is the last phase of medieval period, that is from 13th to 16th, or 13th to the middle of the 17th century. This particular period is known as the period of Renaissance. During this period, Reformation means improvement, or we can see religious movement of the 16th century, or improvement in the religious movement of the 16th century, that is Reformation, religious reform movement and geographical discoveries laid the foundation of the modern era or modern period. And during this 13th to 16th century, the Reformation, religious reform movements and geographical discoveries laid the foundation of the new modern era, or new ideologies has been started from this. Hence, this period is known as the age of Renaissance. Understood? Renaissance, 13th to 16th century period, or Renaissance means rebirth. And in this, during this period, Reformation, religious reform movement and geographical discoveries laid the foundation of the modern era. Now we will go ahead. During this period, in the field of art, now see, during this period means during the period of Renaissance, from 13th to 16th century, the field of art, architecture, philosophy, etc., there was a revival of Greek and Roman tradition, which gave momentum to an overall development. For the overall development of this period, there were the revival of Greek and Roman tradition, which gave momentum. Momentum means an impelling or force or strength, or it gives the, or it encourages or force or strength for the overall development of the European countries or in the period of Renaissance. And in which fields? In the art, in architecture, and in philosophy there was a revival. And in this, the revival of Greek and Roman tradition, which gave momentum to overall development. During the Renaissance period, humanitarianism means what? The doctrine that the people's duty is to promote human welfare. It is humanitarianism, or we can say to help the peoples. Humanitarianism is the doctrine that the people's duty is to promote human welfare or to help the poor, needy peoples. That is humanitarianism. And in this period, during this Renaissance, humanitarianism was given great impetus. Impetus means importance or encouragement. Impetus means importance or encouragement. And humanitarianism means to help the needy people, or it is the doctrine that the people, it is our duty to help, to promote, to encourage the human welfare. And in this was given great impetus. There was a change in the outlook of treating each other as a human being instead of religion. And in this period of Renaissance, it's a new period, rebirth of the modern period. And in this, the peoples are giving the importance to the humanitarianism, and to treat each other they give the importance that he or she is a human instead of religion. Now they give the importance to the humanitarianism. Man become center point of all ideologies. Now see, center point of all ideologies. Before that means in the period of in the period of modern era, now the peoples are giving the preference or treating each other with a human being instead of religion. Means we know before that, in the period of medieval, some of the orthodox peoples, they were trying to make the slave to the other peoples, and then they think that they have the knowledge of religion only, and other peoples just they have to follow because they do not have any knowledge about the religious concepts. So they were trying to make the slaves to the others. But in this era, now the new outlook came out, that is treating each other like a human being instead of religion. And now in this period, the man became center point of all ideologies or new ideas. Man is the center, and before that they were giving religion is the center. But now, because of the changes or rise of this new era, modern era, the man became the center. Now see, here you can see the picture. It is of Leonardo da Vinci, a very famous person. Of that person, he is recognized as an all-round personality of the period of Renaissance. All round, we know very well about all round. Means he has a knowledge of all the sides of the knowledge. He was well versed in different branches of science. Well versed of the different branches of means well known, or he know all the means he was well versed in different branches of science and art. He had mastery over varied subjects such as sculpture, architecture, mathematics, engineering, music, astronomy, etc. But he became world renowned as a painter. His paintings of Mona Lisa and The Last Supper become immortal. This Leonardo da Vinci, a very means we can say renowned personality in the period of Renaissance, and he was all-rounder, means he had a mastery over various subjects such as sculpture, architecture, mathematics, engineering, music, astronomy, and so on. But he became famous as a painter, and his paintings Mona Lisa and The Last Supper became immortal. These paintings were famous.